Welcome to the Swing Clinic, presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics. I'm PGA golf professional Jimmy Hanlin.
And I'm Claire Hogle, and we're out here at Firestone Country Club at the Colleague Championship. First Champions Tour event I've been to.
So cool. Today we're going to see Ernie Els, Freddie Couples, all these players.
All the legends.
And we're going to help some golf swings because we're on the range right here with them.
Yep.
Let's go do it. All right, Swing Clinic time, Claire. We are at PGA Tour Champions here. We're on the range, warming up like we're tour players right now, right?
I know.
And I think, you know what, the key is, as we were getting ready for this show, right, I was like, all right, I got to get some tips for the senior players, right? I mean, you got to be 50 and over to play here, right? So I did a little research. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get some fun stuff that, you know, that you should do if you're trying to, you know, if you're playing golf over 50, right?
Yeah.
Number one thing. Stewart Cink tip right here. By the way, I actually played with Stewart Cink in a U.S. Open qualifier 30 years ago.
Nice.
Went much better for him than it did for me, but it was a very enjoyable round of golf. So, Claire, I want you to set up to this, like not even to the golf ball, to right here, right? We're gonna stretch it out a little bit before we go,
All
okay?
right.
So Stewart gave a great stretching tip that I saw that we're gonna do. I want you to put your left hand down just like you're hitting your driver, right?
Like this?
Yep. Get in your setup position. Now I want you to take your right hand and I want you to stretch it as far back as you can stretch. Get as deep, further, deep as you can get, deep as you can. This is a great stretch in golf right here. I don't have to really pull on Claire to get this way. She's obviously a lot younger than we are, so she can get in this position. But what you see when she does this is she's stretching out her chest and her back muscles and everything that gets you in a position to when you take your first swing on a golf course, you're not gonna feel it. Second thing that it does, you feel a little loaded into your right side doing that again.
Yeah.
Do it again. We're gonna make her do it again. Feel a little loaded into that right side.
I was doing yoga today.
There, you did your yoga already? There you go. So you can, as you can see, Claire is also loaded into her right side, which is exactly what we want to do in a golf swing. So, are you stretched out? You ready?
Yeah.
Good way to start your day, golf. It's a great stretch. I know everybody gets down there like, oh, let me touch my toes. No stretch there, right? Stretch out the upper body. That's what you're going to swing and turn to.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
Yeah.
So, how you feeling? Feel loose?
I feel good. Yeah, I feel ready to smack one.
Second thing, she's ready to hit. She's ready to go. Right?
Let's go.
Second thing that we want to work on, I'm going to give you a little Ernie Els tip.
Yes.
Ernie Els, the smoothest golf swing maybe in the world. But one of the things that these guys, and I see all the tour players, Claire, work on when they get older is they got to make sure they make that full turn. You make a great turn in your golf swing. These guys have to continue to work at it.
Right.
So as you set up right here, what I want you to think about in your takeaway is, I want your left shoulder, your little bad shoulder here with the bandage, I need it to be over your right foot right there. So when you rotate, boom. See a full turn right there. I know a lot of you, if you're in your 50s or 60s, it's hard to get here. You have to continue to make that turn like Claire's making right there to be able to play. It's hard, right?
Yeah.
To be able to play good golf, right?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go to the next thing because we want to hit it far when we get older, right? We want to be able to gain some speed. So make that turn again. This is what Ernie thinks about. Turn it over the right foot. Next thing he does is just let the club fall.
I can see that in his
Feel
swing.
that?
Yep.
And then from there, all Ernie does is turn his belt buckle to the target as hard as he can. Boom, hard as you can. Do it in a sequence again for me, Claire, right? Left shoulder over the right foot, let the club fall, turn your belt as hard as you can. So that club, I mean, how much do you feel? How much do you think it falls from there? A couple inches, 6 inches maybe you feel before it goes, right?
Yeah.
Take me a fast swing and then hit me one feeling that. So again, left foot over the right, left shoulder over the right foot, club falls, turn, rip one. Again, we're not always flexible as Claire, but we're gonna work on it. It's a good sequence drill for you right here. Left shoulder over right foot, club falls, bam. Chicken.
It's a timing thing.
Dinner. All right, we'll be back on the Swing Clinic presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics right after the break. All right, Claire, we stand out here on the tee, the PGA Tour champions. All these great players have been here all morning.
Unreal.
My favorite swing to watch in all of golf, doesn't matter what tour, Freddie Couples.
You and everyone else.
Yeah, I know. I get it. So smooth, though.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
I mean, Ernie's really smooth, too, but Freddie just has that
something
he's
special.
just cool.
Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, dude, that's perfectly said right there. So Freddie gave a tip one time, because people always ask Freddie, like, how do you do that? How do you become smooth? And his answer is, I don't know. Now, honestly, it's like I make a good shoulder turn, I let the club drop, I go, right? But he did give a drill, because he does say that when he plays in a Pro-Am like they're having today here at the College Championships, he does see so many people just try to hit the golf ball from the top. So he gave a drill to kind of swing, to sync their bodies up together with their arms to make them better players.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you that drill.
I need that.
What do you think? You want to be Freddie?
Yes, please.
Okay. You do not look like Freddie, but we're going to make you Freddie right here.
Okay.
All right. So all I want you to do, and I want you to do it without the golf ball first. Set up to it. I want you to take the club to the top. And what most people do is they go from here and it's jerk down, right?
Yeah, I do a
want you to
little bit of
take it to the top, go 1, 2, then hit it. 1, 2, go. What that does is, again, most people have that continuous motion that it makes them go in this direction and get in trouble. That gives them some time to be able to, Hideki Matsuyama, right? Swing the golf club like him.
Yeah.
Now again, this isn't for you to play golf this way if you don't. It's not for you to, like, you know, try to fix your golf swing from a standpoint of, I want to take this to the golf course. This is to try to feel your arms in front of your body.
Yeah.
You do a very good job of keeping your arms in front of your body and syncing up with your turn and rotation.
It could be better though.
No, well, it's going to be better after this drill,
I'm excited.
right?
Yeah.
So, but this is a drill that will allow you to almost feel your arms and where they're at.
Yeah, it really smooths out the transition.
One more practice swing like that. I want you to hit a ball. One more. Take it to the top. 1, 2, go. Boom. Now hit some balls that way. Hit me 2 or 3 balls and just feel. And again, I think the big important thing here is that you're feeling where your arms are at in the golf swing. This isn't just, hey, just do this drill for fun. Feel 1, 2, boom. Very good. Very good. So again, what Claire's trying to understand is, okay, I didn't get quick. I also didn't let the club get behind me. I'm really trying to allow my arms to get in front. Really good. So you tell me after doing, I did not let her do that one time before we did that, right?
No.
That was the first time. What are you feeling? What's the, with your arms and your body, what does it feel like for you?
Well, granted, for everyone at home, I practiced that a good amount when I was in high school.
Oh,
and
you did.
it's kind of an uncomfortable thing until you can get it, that timing right. So
Right.
that's why I kind of know how to hit it while stopping at the top.
Right.
But what I felt was, I just felt like kind of my lower body was leading, my hips were leading, without, you know, my arms being too in the game.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's what we want right there,
Yeah, it
Claire. That's
felt great.
exactly what, and that's what we want for you also, is to feel that gives you time to let your lower body lead instead of your upper body getting in front. And let me tell you, honestly, like, so many players, you don't feel it until you do that drill. Right?
Yes.
So even if you think you don't hit it from the top, do this
you
drill a
probably
couple
do.
times. Yeah, and if you can't do this drill, that means that you're
means you
leading
do.
from the top.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
Arms get away from you completely.
Yeah.
Again, 2 things on PGA Tour champions here at the College Championships that these guys are working on. 1, good shoulder turn, right? 2, transition from backswing to front swing.
Yes.
I see them all working on it. And then really the third thing is, you know, I saw Tom Lavin earlier on the range. He was working on what you guys work on. He was working on getting to his front side, right? And we worked on that on the show last week too. So
All the basics, all the fundamentals.
isn't
That's
it
golf.
crazy? All the fundamentals.
We're all
it's
trying to do the same
exactly
thing better.
right. They're all trying to do the same thing. All right, we'll be back at the College Championships on the range. It's all presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics.
Welcome back to the Swing Clinic, presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics. Jimmy, we are at the chipping green. What's going on?
First of all, you're kind of nervous because BJ was right there, KJ Choi was
Choi's
right
over
there,
here.
Tim Petrovic's right over here. They're all chipping.
So if
You
I
see the
score
ball?
one, you know why.
Yeah, because she's a little scared right now. So again, we're here at the College Championship, and we're going to talk about chipping around the greens. I have 2 tips, I'm sorry. One of them, Jerry Kelly tip, love to death. And one of them, we're going to talk about how you chip into different types of grass, because I know you guys don't pay attention, and it means a lot, right? It means a lot.
Catching strays over there.
Yeah, catching strays for sure. All right, so go ahead and set up to it. I have been kind of angry today. For some reason.
I know
Sorry.
you guys don't pay any attention.
I know you don't pay any attention. This yardstick will make you pay attention. This is for later, by the way. All right, so I think when we typically see things from a chipping standpoint, go ahead and set up your normal chipping. People like to lead with their left hand. So what I normally see with players is they get their hands forward, go ahead and keep that hand on there, and they drag that left hand by, right? They pull it through with their left hand, right? They never allow the club to actually get onto the golf ball. And then they have to scoop it because they're not using the bounce of the club, right? So what I want you to do right now, Claire, is I think you need to feel like a little more just turning to the golf ball, and you need to feel a little more right hand releasing. So turn your body and let that right hand release.
Yeah, use the bounce.
Yeah, so if you're pulling through with your left hand, we're in trouble. So first and foremost, when you set up to it, go ahead and set up to it, don't allow your hands to get too forward. I see too many people chipping this way. That's gonna make the club dig.
You're cooked.
And you're gonna pull it with your left hand. There you go, look how Claire sets up. She sets up with her hands somewhat
Neutral.
even, maybe a little bit behind the golf ball. So when she takes this back, her goal is just going to be rotate her body and use the right hand to release that club. So she'll, as you said, you could do this show by yourself if you wanted to, use the bounce of the golf club. So it's open up her body, use the right hand at the bottom. Very good. And you could hear the sound.
Spin.
Yeah, you could hear the sound that it made right there because she used the bounce of the club. Let's do it again. Use the bounce of the club. The big key here is though she opens her body. She doesn't leave her arms there or her body there and just use her arms. Boom. Really good right there, huh?
I was just watching KJ Choi do that.
I got news for you. It's better than most of these tour players that we've seen right now. But again, I think the key is that you can't leave your body there and just pull through with the left hand. And that's what I see 80% of amateur golfers do, right?
Yeah, they need to practice this
open.
Little bounce.
And when you look at Claire, look when she's done, her body's facing me, her chest is facing me to the target.
And that's
how you
club
chip. Look at that.
As
And the
well.
club is released.
It's not like this.
That's exactly, I told you could do the show by yourself. That's exactly right. You turn to it and you release it but with your right hands. All right, tip number 2. This one's a little different. So when you guys are chipping the golf ball and your ball, let's just throw your ball right here, Claire, and we're looking at it, right? So if you have a lie, and we'll show you guys some lie, where the grass is into you and the grain of the grass is into you, it's not too bad here. You'd probably get it a little closer to the green. It's not too bad here. That club's gonna dig, right? That club's gonna dig into the ground, right? And you see those chip shots where the club just stops.
It just,
And it doesn't matter how much,
stub it.
It doesn't matter how much you release it at the bottom, you know, it's still got that grain going into you. So I got a little tip for you to help. So when you guys see the grain into you, set up to it.
What is it? Tell me.
Jay Haas, man, my guy. That's right. Set up, get a little closer to it. Feel the ball off of the toe, right?
Oh.
Feel the ball off the toe, get very close to it. Now that club's not gonna dig as much. It's gonna be easier to use the bounce and you'll be able to hit maybe a little bit of a lower shot.
Does this look good to you?
And we'll dig. That looks great, even a little closer. Uncomfortably close.
I feel so uncomfortable.
I see if I got like uncomfortably close to you right here. That's what you want to get to the golf ball. Uncomfortably close. Off the toe.
You know.
Watch
you want me to go?
Yep. Hit it. Very good. Look at that.
I hated that.
Do it again. Do it again. She's like my typical student right here. Now again, this is only when you see the grain really going into you and you're afraid of digging and stubbing this chip. Very close. Ball off the toe. You won't hit it off the toe. Very good. Both of those
I've seen people
balls.
use this tip before. I just personally hate looking down at that. It
close
makes me
to
so
the thing.
uncomfortable.
All right, we're gonna leave the chipping area. We're gonna go hit some putts. You're gonna make more putts, and I'm gonna be your hero.
All right.
Right here on the Swing Clinic, presented to you by Beacon Orthopedic. All right, we're back in the Swing Clinic. We're here at Firestone at the College Championships. We're on the putting green where these guys have been practicing all day. I can't believe there's no one here anymore. KJ Choi's back there. He's gonna make a few this week. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Place is pure. I like
awesome. These greens are pretty good, right?
Yeah.
So I got a great tip for you here. We're going to use a yardstick. This is our sound guy Noel's mother's yardstick. She used to beat him with it, right? But we're going to use this for actual, helping with your golf game. All right. So, all right. So what I want you to do right here, Claire, is I'm going to use this for 2 things: set up, aim.
Okay.
So when you play in with your friends that are like average golfers and they're set up over a putt, how many times you're like,
that's not going in.
That's not going in.
About 90% of the time.
Because you can't aim.
But then when you look at someone, you're like, and they're set up perfectly, you know it's going in.
You got a good chance to go in,
Yeah.
right? Like if somebody knows a little bit about
set up.
golf, sometimes you know it before they even hit the putt, right?
Yes.
For sure. So we're going to see how you aim.
All right.
Let's go. Set up
Let's do it. Let's see how it works.
So what I would say with Claire is I'd pick a straight putt if you're going to do this, right? Let's go about 6-8 feet, straight putt.
Well,
I want you to line. Look at those little lines I already got. Somebody's been practicing.
I know.
So set it up
go
there.
in between these two?
So I want you to aim. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Wherever you want to go. I want you to aim it. Tell me when you're ready. Ready? Don't hit it. I'm going to take the ball away, right? I'm going to take this alignment stick and I'm going to put it flush against Claire's putter right here down the line. So now we're going to go back and we're going to look. I mean, that Claire
You didn't set it flush.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Pretty good,
No,
a little
it's
bit
great.
left. Pretty good, a little bit left.
No, it's perfect.
But go ahead and set up to it again, and I want you to aim a little right so they see what happens. So now,
You want me to aim
Claire's
right?
gonna aim like you guys aim, right? She's gonna aim a little right of where the hole is, okay? Take that away. We're gonna move it. You set this up flush, even though Claire says I didn't set the last one up flush, against it, just like that, right on the line, so the lines match up, very easy to do. You back up, look how far right you're aimed right there.
I know. It's like a game of little millimeters.
And it helps so much to be able to see this, Claire, to get your face set up where you want to aim it, right?
Hugely.
So let's aim one right here. Let's say correctly, not right, correctly right here. So go ahead and set up. I'm going to put the yardstick down. We're going to make sure you aim correctly first before we put the ball down, right? So let's move that. Let's see if she's aimed correctly. How's that? Is that pretty flush? Does that look pretty good? That looks like it's right down the gut. Aim correctly. Now I'm just going to take the golf ball. Where do you like it? Right there, good?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Right in the center.
Right in the center.
Give it a
She's
roll.
aimed perfect. She literally can't miss this putt. She's aimed so perfect right now. She cannot miss this putt. It makes putting so much easier, dead in the center.
That's true.
When you aim it correctly, right? Number
Helps.
2. That was really good. Number 2, setup, right? I see a lot of people when they set up to the golf ball, Claire, and they don't know where to put their weight or their body or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you set up, and I want you to stand on this stick right here. Stand over top of it, in the middle of your feet. I want you to feel the weight over the middle of your feet. If you're on a yardstick or something like this, you'll feel it if you're on your toes too much, and you'll feel it if you're on your heels too much. This will kind of accentuate that to feel that. So get over the middle of your feet here. Good. Now you're set up properly.
Yeah.
You can move that ball closer. Let me see you hit a putt.
Well, I don't know where the heck I'm aimed right
That's
now,
all right.
but-
There you go. So again, Claire is set up with her weight over top. You can see how perfect her setup is. Shove that a little bit. But at the end of the day, I didn't really let you aim that there.
No.
But at the end of the day, you're over top the middle of your body. You're
Yes.
not out over your toes. You're
does
not
help
back
you
on your
feel
You feel it, right? You
because
feel it in your feet?
yeah,
All right, folks, we come back. We're going to finish up this show here at the College Championships here at Firestone Country Club right after the break.
Welcome back to the Swing Clinic. We are here with Chris Carter, NFL Hall of Famer and Ohio State Buckeye. And Jimmy's going to give him some tips.
All right, Chris Carter, NFL legend. We can't find a glove that fits you. I mean, you've just been crushing us all because we don't have. But listen, I didn't catch footballs, out of the air like you had to.
Okay.
I didn't need those mitts, man.
Well, the proper equipment,
Yeah.
proper grip size.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's small for you.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
need
yeah. You
I need a little something larger
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
hand.
you do. But if I threw this golf ball up in the air, you catch in 2 seconds, right?
I can
See,
do
that's
that.
easy, man.
All right,
See,
but
that's
thanks to Mr. VJ Singh over there, we
Yeah.
do have an actual glove.
Yeah, you have a glove.
All right, so we do have a championship feel, even though the rest of us is not championship. No, definitely not.
All right, so let's get into your golf game. 7 handicap.
Yes.
When did you fall in love with the game?
My first year in the NFL.
Yeah.
Got Mike Quick, legendary receiver in Philadelphia,
yeah.
Randall Cunningham. They introduced me to the game.
They did, huh?
Yeah.
All quarterbacks play golf, right? I mean,
Yes.
they got a lot of time.
And then I also heard LT that he was doing rehab playing golf. I was like, that gotta help. So that was going on at the time, so I picked up the game.
Yeah, I love it. Best NFL player you ever played with, golf-wise?
Al Del Greco.
Oh, yeah, kickers.
Man, he won all those tournaments, all the money, but
yeah.
quarterbacks and kickers, because they're not doing a whole bunch during practice.
They just
Yes.
they get out of
Yeah,
there, they
they're
go play
good
golf.
golfers. They are
All right,
good
so let's look at your golf swing right now.
Okay,
I've watched
let's
hit a
check
few,
it
but
out.
let's hit a few right now.
All right. These are not my clubs.
Yeah, they're not his clubs. They're my clubs, actually. They're probably about the same length. Grips are small, gloves way too small, but he's an athlete. He can handle it. Be an athlete.
Yes.
My co-host on the other show, Natalie Galba, she would just say, be an athlete, Chris. That's it. A little thin and up out of it. So I'm going to fix that, though, right away, because I've seen that's been your little bit of your miss right
I
now
love
is up and out of it, right?
One swing, yes,
so
that's me.
First of all, 7 handicap.
I grew up in a housing project, so whenever you're doing something, you got to do it quick.
All right, we'll make it fast.
Up and out of it, that's me.
That's how it happens.
Yes.
All right? Gets too quick. So I'm going to go ahead and set up to the golf ball.
Okay.
He's got a very athletic golf swing. One thing he does is he stays in that bucket and he turns really, really well. One thing we got to work on a little bit is right here, right out of the gate, you get a little bit snatching it right away with the hands, right?
Okay.
I want you to feel these buttons right here, take away that club. So go ahead and set up to it. So as that club goes away, we're not doing it with our hands, we're doing it with those buttons right there. There you go, buttons turn, keep it going, keep it going. We're not allowing these hands to do this too early. This is happening too early.
Yes.
And what's happening, Chris, when you do that is you cut off your turn and you don't complete it all the way when you pick those hands up.
Okay.
So just feel that turn, like you're handing that club back to me with that turn, and just relax those
Give
hands
the
and turn back.
club to the guy with the bad
That's
socks?
it. That's exactly
Okay,
right.
he's
Give
back
the
there
club to
behind
the
the camera?
That's
Okay.
exactly what you're going to do. Guy with the bad socks. Would you ever wear those socks?
I will, but I have long pants on.
Okay.
Either that or cowboy
Yeah,
boots.
cowboy
Or
boots.
both.
All right, I like it. All right. Again,
Buttons back.
buttons back. Don't let the hands pick it up, and just be you after that. Look at that. Solid right there, baby. Yep. So again, for you, less right hand is better, more
Yes.
left hand is better. Take that right hand out of your takeaway and
right hand
stretch it with the
dominant.
left hand. Right hand down. Let's do one more, man. That was so good. I
Done
gotta
a lot
watch it
with this
again.
right hand. This
Yeah.
right hand has done some stuff.
We won't take it past that. We'll just leave it there.
Buttons.
Yeah, buttons move.
Buttons.
Right hand stays out in the takeaway. Let it go. Little heavy, little picked up.
Low. Yep.
But that's it. I'm telling you, your golf swing, you'll get, because you already swing it good. You just need a little more consistency. You're going to go
Okay.
from a 7 to a 2 in the next 4 months. And it's all going to be about getting extension here, not letting those arms stay tight, move those buttons a little bit.
Man, I appreciate it.
What a man. What a
Thank
man.
you, bro.
Good job, dude. Buckeye, Viking, Eagle, Hall of Famer.
Yes.
About time to have all to happen in golf right here, too. Chris
Appreciate
Carter.
it.
Thanks for watching the Swing Clinic.